Are you afraid of your child running your life? Are you afraid of your child being the one that calls all the shots? Do you believe that your child tries to walk all over you? Do you believe that your child should not ask you for what they want? Do you believe that your child needs to earn the right to ask you for what they want? Do you believe that your child doesn't have the right to ask for things? Do you believe that good kids are kids who are seen and not heard? Do you believe that the more quiet a child is, the more of a better kid they are, the more of a mature child they are? If you answered yes to any of these questions, why do we believe this? Right? When we were born, we didn't think about any of this stuff. So, why do we believe this? Why do we believe any of the questions that were answered at all? Where did we learn to see this way? And do we fully agree with what we learned? Is my child trying to run my life by asking me questions and asking me for things? Or are they giving me an opportunity to get more skilled at holding space for the emotions and energy that come and go when I'm triggered by them asking me for things? Is my child trying to bother me and run my life by asking me questions and asking me for things? Or are they giving me many opportunities to practice and get more skilled at peaceful communication? Which is something a lot of us may not have experienced as children, especially when our parents were triggered. So are they trying to run my life, run the show, bother me, piss me off? Or are they giving me many opportunities to show them through my own embodiment that it's possible to respond peacefully when I'm feeling peaceful and joyful, and also when I'm triggered? Trying to run my life and bother me, or giving me an opportunity to get more skilled at pausing, feeling, and choosing the version of myself that I want to bring forth in this moment in time with my child in this particular situation? There are infinite versions of you, and when you're triggered and when you're not triggered, you get to choose which version you embody. And you are worthy of choosing your favorite version of yourself, which more than likely is going to be the version of yourself that feels relaxed and at peace. That also happens to be the version of yourself that is most intelligent when you're at peace and relaxed. And the more that we use triggering moments with our children to practice choosing that version of ourselves versus the one we may have been programmed to react from, the easier it feels to be that truest version of you naturally, instead of it feeling like it takes effort. It can feel hard in the beginning to show up as who you really are when for so long there have been habits, strong patterns and habits of reacting the way that you witnessed adults react to you as a child and the ways that are normalized in society. Of course, it can feel difficult to show up as the truest version of you, parenting your child from the unique way that feels best for you and most peaceful and true for you, if that's not something you experienced. Old habits, patterns, and choices can feel hard to break, but it is possible, and it gets easier with practice. And these kids are giving us tons of practice. Every trigger is an opportunity to practice showing up as who you truly are. Is my child trying to run my life by asking me tons of questions and asking me for things left and right? Or are they giving me an opportunity to strengthen my ability to say yes when I feel yes and no when I feel no? Is my child trying to irritate me? Is my child trying to bother me and make my life more difficult? Or are they giving me opportunities to practice setting boundaries peacefully? So those are just a few self-inquiry questions that you can use to just tap into your own inner wisdom, see where you're at, what you're thinking, what you're feeling, what you're believing, and bringing some of that stuff up to the forefront of your awareness can really help you to be like, yeah, I do believe this and I agree with it, and that's cool. Or you can be like, wow, I don't agree with that, and I've only been really thinking and believing that because that's what I've seen and what I've experienced, and it can give you an opportunity to get creative from who you really are deep down, right? So yeah, there's another 1 hour workshop with me. So if you want to create with me in a way that can help you to experience more peace in parenthood and start the next week from a more empowered state, there's a workshop on Saturday. You can hit me up in my DMs if you want more information about that. And if you want some free tools and resources that have helped me and many of my clients over the past 4 years to experience more peace in parenthood, helps to reduce spanking, screaming, and overwhelm, then comment the word peace below or send me a DM with the word peace and I will get those over to you.